Hey everybody, this is Jim the Tabletop Engineer and welcome to a new playthrough video. Today I am going to be playing Relicblade, Catacombs of Kural. This is the solo rules for Relicblade by Sean Sutter. If you watched the last video, I played the prologue, which the prologue is like scenario 0, and then there are 6 additional scenarios of which you'll play 3 randomly. At the end of the prologue, I drew from 6 random cards. I drew this one called Corrosive Vial, and that determined that I would be playing scenario number 5 called the Corroded Chamber, which it shows me how to set it up and gives me the special table that I'll be rolling that I'll explain in just a second. Now my good guys are over here and they need to get through this door. There's one bad guy here who is a clan Iron Wrangler, and then this is a clan Warrior. There are 2 traps, 1 and 2. These throw corrosive vials. If I'm within 6 inches and I roll a certain value, they will throw a vial at me. There is a healing potion and a ring to pick up if I so choose, and then there's some random scatter terrain. So the way this works is I can go long ways around or I can go across the bridge. The potion would be helpful. The ring would be helpful. The last game, the prologue, I drew, when you end a scenario, you get to draw 1 random card from the upgrade deck, and I drew Champion, which allows one of my heroes to get an extra melee weapon attack. So I will put that here with the Shield Pig, and the Magic Ring serves as a dodge token. I gave that to the Soldier Pig. So the Shield Pig has the Champion card, and the Soldier Pig has the Magic Ring. So the way this works is, this is not a I go, enemy goes kind of game. I do pick which of my heroes will activate first, and then there is a special table for each scenario. It's different. You roll a d6, and depending on this die, good things can happen, bad things can happen. The worst thing is that the enemy would get to go before your hero gets to go. The best thing is you roll a 5 or 6 and you get to go before the enemy does, or the enemy does not get a move on that turn. And then there's a 1 would be an ambush, a 2 is an attack, a 3 or 4 is a predicament, and a 5 higher is ready for action. So I'm looking for 5s or 6s on my rolls. So let's go ahead and get started here. I'm going to scoot my dice over and put this book here so I don't have to keep flipping it open. And okay, I'll get my dice and we will get moving. All right, so the first thing I need to do is determine which of my guys is going to move first. I think I'll do Halberd Pig, my Soldier Pig. I think I'll move him first. The question is, do I want to go straight across? I think I should go straight across and try to get to the door, open it. There's a die you have to roll when you open the door. I think you have to roll a 5 or higher to unlock it. If I manage to defeat the bad guys, maybe I will try for one of the magic items, the ring or the healing potion. These corrosive vials, though, if you're within 6 inches of them and you roll a 3 or a 4, they will target you, and it says target suffers -1 armor until the next activation. Corrosive vial, -1 armor till, yeah. It has to roll a 3 to work, but that's a 50-50 shot. I think that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to try to go right up the middle and see about engaging these guys. So, first thing I need to do is roll to see what happens. So I roll a d6. I'm looking for a 5 or 6. I rolled a 1, which is the worst. It's an ambush. Spawn a clan warrior to a maximum of 2. I do have an extra clan runner. Any disabled monsters recover. 2 random monsters trigger. Are you kidding me? Okay, when a monster spawns, it spawns engaged, so it's already here. So, and if it's engaged, it gets 2 bonus AD. My Soldier Pig, the clan warrior starts with 2 dice, but it gets 2 bonus. Now the rules say that for an enemy, they will always choose to focus if they can. So he will burn 1 to choose a focus, and he'll roll 2 dice. He needs a 4 or higher to hit my halberd. I'm going to re-roll that one. A 4. So he did hit. Now you roll damage, you roll a d6 and you add the damage bonus. Now the clan warrior has a +3 damage bonus, so ooh, 8 damage, man. And then you roll armor for your defender. My halberd guy, you know what? I'm gonna go ahead and burn his magic ring. It says use as if you have a dodge token. So if you have a dodge token, you get to roll a bonus die for your dodge, which is what I will do. You add the armor, you take the total, and then you add the armor. His armor is 1. Oh, that's not good. All right. But I rolled a 6 + 1 is 7, + 1 is 8. 8 versus 8, so no damage. That was good. Now the rule said you also spawn a second monster. Well, I have 2, so let's roll randomly to see which one. This one is 1, 2, 3. This one is 4, 5, 6. I rolled a 1. That is my Clan Iron Wrangler. He starts with 2, and it says if unengaged, you get bonus 2 to try and charge the nearest character. Well, the nearest is going to be this one, my Lone Guard Infiltrator. He will spend, well, he's supposed to spend these to do a charge. So let's see if we can do that. We'll spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. His movement is 5. We'll spend another 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He's going to have to spend another one. 1, 2, 3. All right, so he did get in. I'm just going to put these guys on squares so it's easier. So he did manage to get there. Because he did a charge, he gets a bonus dice to his attack. He rolls 2. He's trying his giant hammer, which he needs a 7 to hit. He gets a 6, so he misses. Yes. Okay. Now that that's over, the original character, which I said was my halberd, my soldier pig, now he gets to go. He has 3 dice to use. He does not get a charge because he's already engaged. His halberd is range 1. He's within that range, and he rolls 2 dice. I'm going to go ahead and use this 3rd dice to get him a dodge token, which he may need. And I need to roll a 6 or higher on the total of these dice. I got a 7. His damage is +5. 2 + 5 is 7. And that is a clan warrior. He's got a 2 armor. 2 + 2 is 4. 7 - 4 is 3. He is got 1 health left. And he also is down, because he's got the broken bone symbol on his card, the next to last health. That means he rolls 1 less action die. Okay, so he's got a dodge, and he rolled, and he hit. All right, that's the end of the soldier pick. So I'll flip him over to indicate he is done. Who's going to go next? I need to end this guy. I'm going to have my warlord go. I need to roll a 5 or 6. Come on. I got a 5, so good. I get to go. He's going to circle over here. He gets how many dice? 3. He gets 3. He used 1 to move. He's charging, so he gets a bonus die for an attack. So is that right? Yeah, for the attack. He already rolls 2 dice for the attack. But now he only rolls 1. He can use, this is my pig warlord. So he'll add the 1 bonus to 1 die. He needs a 4 or higher. And he got a 12. Too bad that doesn't count as a critical. It is +4 damage. 3 + 4 is 7 damage. The bad guy has 3 armor. 5 + 3 is 8. 7 does not beat an 8, so he does no damage. But he does have 1 die left. I am going to use that for a dodge token. I am tired. I'm tired of my guys getting knocked out so soon, like in the last game. So I think I'm going to try to use this dodge token to my advantage. All right, so he is done. And now, who's going to go? I'll have my Lone Guard Infiltrator go. We need to see what happens. I rolled a 4, which is predicament. Check to see if a trap triggers. There's no one within 6 inches. And then it says 1 random monster will trigger. So we'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He will attack. So he is going to attack my Lone Guard Infiltrator. He's not charging, so he starts with 2 dice. And he will use his giant hammer. He needs a 7 or higher. He got a 5, so he missed. That means my Lone Guard Infiltrator will go. Now my Lone Guard Infiltrator starts with 5 dice. 5. He gets 2 attacks with his dagger. He can use caltrops, which I'm not going to use this turn. So he'll get 2 dice, 2 attacks with his dice. I am going to... Am I going to focus? No, I want him to move. So I'm going to attack once. I need a 4 or higher. I missed. I'm going to use a die to get a focus die. I need a 4 or higher. I got it, a 6. The damage is +2. 5 + 2 is 7. And the bad guy has 3 armor. Man, that armor is tough. 2 + 3 is 5. 7 - 5 is 2 damage. He has 4 health, so he has 2 health left. And that was my Lone Guard. Oh, my Lone Guard Infiltrator has 1 die left. So I will use that to give him a dodge token. I'm just going to put these dodge tokens on the cards themselves. That way I remember. Okay, who's left? The Shield Pig is all that's left. So he will activate next. Let's see what happens. I got a 5, so he gets a turn. So he gets how many dice? 3. Gets 3. He'll spend 1 to move. He'll move through the Lone Guard Warrior to try and flank this guy. So he moved and he's engaged. So he will get a bonus charge die on an attack. He attacks with a hand weapon. He needs a 4 or higher. I got a 5. He's +3 damage. 6 + 3 is 9. This guy gets he gets +3 on his armor. 3 + 3 is 6. 9 - 6 is 3. He is out. So, oops. So he is out. That was good. I need to get, and then he has 1 die left. He had 1 die left. He can move, which I'm going to get him moving. He can move, what, 4? These guys are slow. 1, 2, 3, 4. So he's on the bridge. And his turn is done. Now, at this point, it is my turn is over. So the enemies now get their turn. Remember, when the enemies get to activate from this chart, that doesn't count towards their action. So let's go ahead and do this guy. He's going to attack Halberd. He is a clan warrior. He gets 2 dice, but he's only got 1 health left, so he is down to just 1. He needs a 4 or higher to hit. He gets a 6. It's +3 damage. 1 + 3 is 4. My halberd guy, which I think is this one, has 1 armor. 1 armor. 4 + 1 is 5, so no damage. Excellent. And then this guy will go. He gets 2 dice. He will spend 1 to move. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So he did a charge. So he gets a bonus die. And he needs a 4 higher. He got an 8. An 8. +3 damage. Ooh, that's not good. 6 + 3 is 9. I think he's toast. His armor, by the way, Shield Pig, is 2. Oh, you know what? He got 2. 3 + 2 is 5. 9 - 5 is 4 damage. And by the way, he only has 4 health, so he is down. That's not good. Okay, and he did not have a dodge token. All right, so he's going to have to start crawling towards the door on his turn. That is the end of the first round. I need to reset all my cards. And I believe they're going to lose these dodge tokens when their turn starts. So I need to hopefully get those used. And we'll start round number 2.
Check out the new RPG and Wargame Newsletter. Each week, the Tabletop Engineer shares news, products, Kickstarters, and much more related to the gaming hobby. It's free to subscribe, so check out the link in the video description below to sign up.
Round number 2. Let's see, who do I want to go? Well, he's down, so... Oh, you know what? I didn't do a recovery. He will recover on a 5 or higher, which means he would stand up with 1 health. He does not. So he can crawl, because he didn't recover, he can crawl 2 inches towards the door. All right, I knew I forgot to do something. All right, let's see if we can finish this guy off. I will go ahead and activate my pig warlord. I'm going to try to get him into the fight. I need to roll to see what happens. I need a 5 or 6. Come on. I got a 2, which is an attack. 1 random monster triggers. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This guy will attack Halberd guy. He gets 2 dice. And he can only roll 1, so he needs a 4 or higher. He got it. Plus 3 damage. Ooh, that is 9 damage on my halberd guy, who only has 1 shield, 3. Well, unfortunately for me, 9 minus 3 is 6, so he is also down. Actually, he's got a dodge token. Sorry, 3, and I get to add another die. 6. 9 minus 6 is 3. He's almost dead. He's got 1 health left, and he only gets to roll minus 1 action die on his next turn, but he's still in, and he loses his dodge token. All right, my turn. I activated, and he went and attacked. 1 random monster triggers. Okay, so that was fine. All right, so now now it's my guy. So he will run and charge. He starts with 3 dice. By the way, this guy is done. Actually, he defended. No, he didn't. He didn't lose his turn. He just defended. So the pig warlord gets 3, and I get a bonus die because I did a charge. So I'll roll for his first attack. He needs a 4 or higher. He got a 7. By the way, he loses his dodge token because it's his turn. He did hit. It is plus 4 damage. 3 plus 4 is 7. The clan warrior has 2 armor. 4 plus 2 is 6. 7 minus 6 is 1. He loses his final health. He is out. And I have 2 dice left. I'll go ahead and do a move. A gore would be inhuman aggression. Charge 5. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yes. I will do another move to here. He gets the charge bonus of a 1 die. And he needs a 4 or higher. I got a 6. It is plus 3 damage. 4 plus 3 is 7. His is 2 armor. 3 plus 2 is 5. 7 minus 5 is 2 damage. He's got 2 health left. Oops. 2, yeah. All right, and that is my pig warlord done. Who next? I guess I'm going to send my Lone Guard Infiltrator, but first I have to see what happens this turn. 6, he gets to go. All right, so he gets 5 dice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He is going to just go for the door. So let's do 1 die to move. He only moves 3. Wow. 1, 2, 3. He'll do another one. 1, 2, 3. He'll do another one. 1, 2, 3. So that was 3. He'll do another one. 1, 2, 3. And then his last one will get him to the door. Unfortunately, he has to spend them all. And he is done. So to unlock the door is automatically assumed to be locked. I have to roll a 5 or higher as an action. So Lone Guard Infiltrator is done, and he loses his dodge token. Who's next? Halberd guy. Yeah, Halberd guy. And Shield Pig. No, Shield Pig is down. So he just gets to do or try to do a recovery. All right, so let's roll to see what happens. I need a 5 or 6. I got a 5, so he gets to go. He only has 1 health left, so he's down 1 action die. Soldier Pig has movement of 4, and he gets 2 dice. That's it. He usually gets 3, but he's injured. So with those 2 dice, he will move 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. And the other one, I'm just going to have him move as well. 1, 2, 3, 4. He's trying for the door as well. Okay. Soldier Pig is done. Now it is the enemy's turn. There's only 1 enemy. He will attack the Warlord. He is got 2 health, so he's not down. He starts out with 2 dice. He cannot focus with just 1, so he'll take a dodge token. And he'll roll. He needs a 4 or higher to hit. He does hit. It's plus 3 damage for a total of 4. The Warlord is plus 2. The Warlord is 2 armor. 4 plus 2 is 6, so he does not do any damage. And that is the end of the enemy phase. My Shield Pig is down. He gets to he recovers on a 5 or higher. He does not, so he gets to crawl 2 inches. 1, 2. And that is the end of the round. This one is with him. All right, let's reset. And I keep forgetting that Shield Pig, if he can stand up, he gets 2 attacks. But right now it doesn't matter. All right. There's still an enemy left. The enemy just attacked, so now it's my turn. All right, turn number 3. Who do I want to go? Let's go ahead and see if the Lone Guard can open that door. So I'm going to have him go, but first we have to see what happens. I rolled a 2, which is an attack. 1 random monster triggers. There is 1. So he will attack. He gets another dodge token. And he rolls 1 die. He needs a 4 or higher. He does hit. Plus 3 damage is 7 damage on my Warlord. Warlord is plus 2 armor. 1 plus 2 is 3. 7 minus 3 is 4. The Warlord has 6 health, so he's only got 2 health left. All right. And now it is my turn. Well, I said that the Lone Guard Infiltrator was going. He has 5 dice. So the first thing he's going to do is try to unlock that door. He needs a 5 or higher, which is a... Let's see. Let me confirm that. I'm pretty sure that I have to roll a 5 or higher. It's called a. It's just called a standard scenario action. It's called an activate scenario action. It's a 5 or higher. Okay, 5 or higher. Come on. I got a 3, so that missed. Let's try again. Miss. Come on, open that door. Miss. He keeps picking that lock. Come on. Nope. Is the last one going to do it? He did it. All right, the door is unlocked. So I'm going to turn it sideways to indicate it is unlocked. And he cannot move, so he is done. And who's going to go next? I'm going to have my Warlord go. So what happens? A 3. A 3 is a predicament. Check to see if an activating character set off a trap. He is within 6. Oh yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, he is within 6 inches. So he triggers the trap. It is a corrosive vial. It is a 3 or higher to attack. It does. So my pig is now down 1 armor until his next turn. All right. So he's going to go ahead and attack. He gets 3 dice. He's not injured, so he's got his full 3. And he's going to do a tireless onslaught, which is a 4 higher. Now remember, this guy's got 2 dodge tokens. 4 higher. It hits. How much damage? It's plus 4. 3 plus 4 is 7. Now he gets a dodge token. He is plus 2 armor, so he gets to roll 2 dice and then add 2. 2 plus 3 is 5, plus 2 is 7, so that is no damage. He's got another die. He will attack. He can attack 3 times with this, so he's going to do it again. He's a 4 or higher. He got it. Plus 4 damage. 6 plus 4 is 10. He'll use his last dodge token. He gets to roll 2 dice and add 2. 2 plus 6 is 8, plus 2 is 10. Dodged again. And then my guy has 1 die left. He needs a 4 or higher. He got it. It is plus 4 damage. 9 damage. I think I can finish him. He gets plus 2. He's out of dodge tokens, so he adds 2 to this. 5 plus 2 is 7. 9 minus 7 is 2. He only has 2 health left, so he is out. And it didn't say if there are no monsters in the play, spawn. There were monsters, so I don't have to spawn. Okay, I need to get out of here. That is the Warlord's turn. He is done. Halberd guy. Well, the door is open, so Halberd needs to get out of here. Halberd, but first we have to see what happens. Halberd's going to activate. A 5 means he can go. So he's going to go one. He has how many dice? 3. So he'll spend 1 to move, and he can move 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. He'll spend his second one to get out. 1, 2. So he is out.
Yeah.
All right. And then all that's left is Shield Pig. Shield Pig is down, so he will only get a crawl action. There are no enemies to go. So it is now the end of the turn. I get to roll to see if he recovers. He recovers on a 5 or 6. He does not. So he'll crawl 2. 1, 2. He's within 2 inches of the door, so if he gets out, it considers that he automatically gets out. All right, let's reset. He is down. And it is the start of the turn. All right, who will go? I'm going to get my Warlord out of here. Warlord's going to go. He needs, let's see what happens. I rolled a 5. He gets 3 dice. He's not injured, so he needs to get out of here. He moves 4 as well. So spin 1, 1, 2, 3, 4. Spin another one, 1, 2, 3, 4. Spin another one, and he is out.
Yeah.
And I'll assume this guy got dragged with him.
Yeah.
And all I've got to do is get this guy out, and I win the scenario. Okay, so Pig Warlord's out. Soldier Pig went out. Lone Guard Infiltrator. He's going to go. Let's roll. Oh, I never went for the treasures, but you know what? Not worth it. 4 is a predicament. He is within 6 inches. It doesn't really matter because he's going to get out. It does hit, so his armor is -1. And predicament, check to see if activates 1 random monster. There is no monster, and it doesn't tell you to spawn. So on his turn, he will move out, and that is the end of scenario 5. Okay, so some business things to take care of. This is the upgrade deck, and these are the ones for the enemies. Yeah. Okay. So first thing you get to do, let me go back to the post scenario. So rewards. It ends when all non-disabled characters have escaped. Survivors all recover 1 health. So he goes up to 3 health. The pig, when he gets out, he gets an automatic 1, and then he gets another one for surviving, so he's up to 2 health. I got to remember this because it will impact next turn. He didn't have any damage, and he didn't have any damage. So it says draw 1 card from the upgrade. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to shuffle these and draw 1. And remember, I've got the champion card still, so hopefully this will be a good card. All right, let's draw 1. I get a spell book, Witch and Wizard only. Well, I don't have a Witch or Wizard in play, but I will keep it because I may have. If one of these guys dies, I can sub in my next guy. All right, and then the last remaining bit of business is to determine the next scenario. So, nope, not those. These 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yep, there are 5 left. Now remember, the Corrosive Vial, we already played it, so it goes away. And that leaves 5 cards, so I'll just put these behind my back and shuffle. It doesn't really matter, I don't know what they are anyway. And I'm going to roll a die and count down. Count down 2. 1, 2. And then this one, Blade Oil. Okay, so Blade Oil will be the next scenario, which is Blade Oil is scenario 3, which is called Oil Slick Specters. It looks like it's just a gauntlet run. All right, there we go. I hope you enjoyed this. I absolutely love Relicblade. I love these very small but simple scenarios, and just like I said, it's just such a fun game. If you have an opportunity to play it or to get it, I'll put some links in the video description below for more information. It's really, really a cool game. You can play it solo, you can play it against a friend, you can play it cooperatively, however you want. One last thing I just remembered is that at the end of the scenario, I get to choose. I can either tend wounds, forage, or meditate. I don't need to meditate because I don't have a spell. 10 wounds, recover up to 2 health. So he goes up to 4, and I think that's his max. And he goes up to 5. That means he's got 1 damage on him because he's got 6 health. All right, that's not too bad. I will take a picture of that so I can remember next time. All right, that's all I got. This is Jim, the Tabletop Engineer. Thanks for joining me on this game of Relicblade Solo. I'll be back again very soon with the next scenario. Until then, everybody, take care.